couple of weeks ago I made a video where I was quite mad about a load of copyright claims that had been put on my new channel, WindsweptRobert VR. I'm pure raging, so I am, and I'll tell you why. Now, you're not supposed to post to social media when you're upset or angry or annoyed, but I'm raging and I have to post. And in fact, every single video that I had uploaded, I think there was 22 of them, had been copyright claimed. All of them. I was raging about this. As you can see there, that's the thumbnail that I used for the video that I created a couple of weeks ago, and I'll put a link in the description to that video. This video is to show you a procedure that you can go through to have copyright claims removed on your channel, as I have been doing at a slow pace over the past couple of weeks. So if you remember that video a couple of weeks ago, I showed a list of all of my videos that were now all copyright claimed. Well, here's the state of the videos today, and you can see that some of them have no copyright claims and some of them still have copyright claims on them. So I'm going to explain what's happening here. What I did is I disputed the copyright claims that were on the videos, all of them. And what happens when you put in a dispute to a copyright claim, this one here, for example, is in dispute. And I'll show you the details here. So I can tell you here that the dispute's under review and the dispute expires in 30 days. Now, what happens in almost every case with a copyright claim on YouTube, now in 2025, the procedure has changed. It used to be that if you disputed a claim, YouTube would look into it and they would adjudicate and come to a decision. That's not the case now. YouTube don't take any part in the dispute whatsoever. If you dispute a copyright claim, it goes directly to the claimant. The person that is actually claiming your video then gets to look at your dispute, and they get to decide if they are going to accept your dispute and release your video, or reject your dispute and keep the copyright claim on it. So what do you think is going to happen if you send a dispute to the person who has put the copyright claim in? Of course they're going to reject your dispute. They always do. So in this case, the claimant here rejected all of my disputes. That was, I think, 22 videos I disputed, and they rejected every single one of them. So you can see here that I can take no action now because this particular copyright claim is in dispute. So what will happen is, after a certain period of time, and in my case it was less than 24 hours, all of my disputes were rejected. And it shows you here, copyright dispute rejected, and the copyright claimant or the copyright owner has rejected your dispute. You can appeal the decision, okay? So there's a pretty simple procedure to appeal that dispute. And all you do is click on take action and then click on appeal. Continue that. Now you will have to fill out this form for every single claim that you're appealing. You'll have to fill out this form, but it takes less than 60 seconds to do. So you will fill in this form here with all of your details, and once you've completed all of the details in that, just hit continue, and it's now going to ask you, why should the content ID be released? This is required. So in my case, I actually held the license to that. In this case, it's a song called The Best Thing, and the claimant is claiming that they have the copyright to that song, The Best Thing, and I don't, so therefore I don't have permission. But the actual fact is that I have the license for this song, The Best Thing. I own the license. I am the copyright holder. So, and it's through Atlas. I purchased the license. So, in my case, I hopped over to Atlas and I went to my downloads because I had downloaded the song. I would type in the song name, which is The Best Thing. It'll pop up and it tells you right away there, paper plane's the best thing. Okay, I downloaded it, and if I click on the three dots, I can now download the song certificate, the song license, and paste it into this box right here. So once your appeal has been lodged, the claimant then has 7 days to respond to that by producing evidence that they have a legal right to claim the copyright on your video. If they don't reply within 7 days, then YouTube automatically releases your video and you have no copyright claim on it anymore. So on the 15th of May, you can see here that I appealed that rejection of my dispute. And that was on the 15th of May. And 7 days later, which is the 22nd of May, you can see here that the copyright claim was released because the claimant failed to respond because they didn't have any ground to stand on, and my copyright claim no longer exists on that video. Now, the reason that there are quite a lot of videos that don't have copyright claims on them anymore on the channel, when every single video did, is because every day I have been filing an appeal to the rejected dispute. So it means that in another, I think I have another maybe eight videos to go. So in another 8 days, all of the copyright claims will have been lifted from the channel, and I will have a full bank of videos there with no copyright claims on them. So it does take a bit of time, but if you're persistent, don't let a copyright claimant just put a claim in your video, dispute it, they'll reject it, appeal that rejection, and in 7 days time, when they don't respond, YouTube will automatically clear the copyright claim and you'll be fine. If you haven't seen the previous video, just click on it, it's right there, and that will show you how angry I was at the time that the dispute was made. Everything is resolved now.